Two F-150s can share the same body and be completely different ownership bets. A 2010 can carry the troubled 5.4 Triton. A nearly identical-looking 2011 can carry the 5.0 Coyote. That one model year break matters far more than the trim badge on the tailgate. So I'll compare the last three generations: the 12th, 2009 to 2014, the 13th, 2015 to 2020, and the 14th, 2021 and newer. Show you the powertrain brakes hiding inside each one, and help you match a configuration to your budget and how you actually use a truck. Because here's the thing to hold on to the whole way through. The generation is only your first filter. Start with the 12th generation, and with that 2011 brake, because it's the biggest powertrain reset in the group. For 2009 and 2010, the lineup was all V8, a 4.6-liter 2-valve, a 4.6-liter 3-valve, and the 5.4-liter 3-valve Triton. Then for 2011, Ford replaced the engine menu almost entirely. In came the 3.7 V6, the 5.0 Coyote V8, the 3.5 EcoBoost, and a 6.2 V8 in eligible configurations. Note what did not change. The 6-speed automatic was already there, standard on the 3-valve V8s from 2009. The 4.6 2-valve was the one still using the older 4-speed, so 2011 changed the engines, not the transmission. Now, that doesn't mean every 2009 or 2010 truck is disqualified, and this is where a lot of buying advice gets lazy. Judge those years by engine, not by year. The 5.4 3-valve is the configuration that earned the bad reputation, and it earned it several ways: difficult spark plug removal on earlier production, cam phaser and timing wear, sensitivity to oil condition, and a lot of neglected maintenance out there. If you're looking at one, verify plug history, timing noise at cold start, oil pressure, and repair documentation before you commit. But a clean 4.6 3-valve with records is still a rational budget truck for lighter use. Same year, very different bet. From 2011 on, the 5.0 paired with the 6-speed is one of the stronger candidates in this price range, provided the individual truck passes a cold start, a transmission test, a fluid inspection, and a service history review. Condition still decides it. The early 3.5 EcoBoost from these years pulls noticeably harder than the naturally aspirated options, but it asks more of you as a buyer. Check for timing system noise at cold start, review oil change history and misfire records. Look at the boost plumbing and intercooler, and understand it's direct injection only, so intake valve deposits are a genuine long-term consideration. What you give up across this whole generation is modern equipment. Driver aids like blind spot monitoring were limited or top trim only, the infotainment is dated, and fuel economy trails everything newer. If none of that matters to you, this is the cheapest, honest way in. The 12th generation is the budget play. The next one changes the body material and creates a transmission split that catches more used buyers than any badge on the truck. The 13th generation, 2015 to 2020, opened with the big one, an aluminum alloy cab and bed, dropping roughly 700 pounds at introduction, which lifted payload, economy, and capability together. Be precise about what that means. The frame is still high-strength steel, it's the body that changed. Aluminum panels don't form the red iron oxide rust steel does, which is a real advantage in salt country, but they can still corrode, especially where coatings get damaged or a repair mixes metals incorrectly. And on repair cost, it depends on local labor rates and whether nearby shops have the right aluminum equipment and training. That's a phone call to make before you buy, not after. Then the transmission split, which is the trap in this generation. For 2017, the second generation 3.5 EcoBoost got the new 10-speed, while other mainstream configurations stayed on the 6-speed. For 2018, the 10-speed spread to the 2.7 and the 5.0, while the 3.3 base V6 kept the 6-speed. So you can't identify the transmission by year alone. Check the engine, the transmission code on the door label, and the build data. That matters immediately because of the recall. Recall 26S28 covers certain 2015 to 2017 trucks equipped with the 6-speed, a loss of transmission range sensor signal that can cause an unintended downshift into second gear. The remedy is a free calibration update for affected VINs. Two things to keep straight. Not every truck in those years has that transmission, and a recall on one system isn't proof the transmission is mechanically ruined. Run the exact VIN. Two more year-specific items. Certain 2017 to 2020 3.5 EcoBoost trucks developed cold start cam phaser noise. Ford ran eligibility-specific service programs, but those carried time and mileage limits. So the question isn't whether a program exists, it's whether the repair was actually done. Check the Ford service history and any phaser invoices, and listen at cold start yourself. And certain 2018 to 2020 5.0 trucks had documented oil consumption concerns, where one dipstick reading proves nothing. Ask for top-off records, any Ford oil consumption test paperwork, and a leak inspection. On engines here, evaluate the 2.7 EcoBoost by generation, not as one engine. The 2015 to 2017 version and the 2018 and newer version are different designs. And the 3.0 diesel, added for 2018, suits certain long-distance towing owners but brings diesel and emissions complexity, and it was later dropped from the lineup. Rarity isn't the same as desirability. The 2021 redesign offers capabilities the older trucks simply can't match. The real question is whether you need them badly enough to own the systems behind them. The 14th generation, 2021 and newer, brought a substantially redesigned frame, exterior, interior, electronics, and powertrain lineup. The launch year truck was rated to tow up to 14,000 pounds. But read that carefully. Maximum tow is configuration specific, requiring a particular engine, cab, wheelbase, axle ratio, and tow package, and ratings shifted across later model years. Check the towing guide for the exact truck, and check the payload sticker on the door, because payload is the limit most people actually hit first. Its two signature features are the PowerBoost Hybrid, the 3.5 EcoBoost paired with an electric motor, and Pro Power Onboard, a generator built into the truck. That one deserves accuracy. It can run tools, appliances, or selected household circuits with the correct output level, connection equipment, and load management. It is not automatic whole home backup. Output varies by model year and powertrain. Ford also expanded over-the-air updates for supported modules and features. Not every module and not a remote fix for everything. A few mechanical notes for shoppers. The 5.0 gained cylinder deactivation for 2021, so if you specifically want the earlier 5.0, know the newer one isn't mechanically identical. The wheel end actuator design and diagnostic procedure changed on these trucks, so the older vacuum system tests you'll read about don't automatically apply. Verify the procedure for your exact year and configuration. And on PowerBoost reliability, owner surveys have flagged concerns across the complete hybrid truck, including electronics and hybrid system components. That's a whole vehicle signal, not proof the gasoline engine commonly fails. PowerBoost adds a hybrid battery, an integrated electric motor, power electronics, extra cooling, and more software, more capability, more systems. As for cost, the newer truck means a larger purchase price and more depreciation in dollar terms, though the actual rate varies by trim, powertrain, mileage, and local demand. So, recommendations, by what you're actually doing, and notice these are configurations, not generations. Budget and simplicity, a 2011 to 2014 5.0 with the 6-speed, clean frame, documented history. A clean 2009-2010 4.6 3-valve is a valid, cheaper alternative for lighter duty. Best balance of price and features, a 2015 to 2017 5.0 with the recall verified, or a 2018 to 2020 2.7 when the service history and 10-speed behavior check out. Serious towing, the stop reading brochure numbers, verify the payload sticker, axle ratio, wheelbase, cooling and tow package, then match them to your actual trailer and tongue weight. Technology and mobile power, a 2021 and newer truck. PowerBoost only if you'll genuinely use the hybrid and the onboard power. If you won't, a conventional 2.7, 3.5, or 5.0 gives you the same truck without the extra systems. Here's the buying formula. Choose the generation. Verify the exact engine and transmission. Check the payload sticker and build data. Run the VIN for recalls. Review the Ford service history. Cold start it, road test it cold and warm, inspect the frame, and pay for an independent pre-purchase inspection. Because in the end, a generation tells you which problems are possible. The individual truck tells you which problems you're buying. If you want the year-by-year breakdown, exactly which model years to buy and which to avoid, that's next. I'll see you there.